Welcome back to another episode of A Guy I Know. I'm Shane Timberlake with Karl Miller Realty, your host, and today's guest, Mr. David Johnson. He's an agent with our office here. In his past, he was a mental health therapist. So the question I'm going to ask Dave is, how has that prepared you for your career in real estate, being a mental health therapist in the past?
Well, that's kind of like a multifaceted question.
True.
It's been very helpful both for me as a realtor to help people, but also actually helping people get through the buying process or selling process, whatever it may be. Let's face it, buying or selling a home is going to be the biggest thing that most people will ever do in their lives. It's a big responsibility, a lot of money involved in that, and helping people to de-escalate the anxiety of the process and just working through them. As a mental health therapist, I'm trained to see signals in people's faces and body language and things of that nature that would tell me that they're upset, anxious, nervous, concerned, angry, whatever it may be. And that has been very helpful for me to help people get through that. I can tell you about one experience that was very significant. Was I received a referral, and it was an in her middle 60s.
Yeah.
She had recently become a widow for about 6 months. And what she wanted to do was sell her home and move in with her daughter and her family and live with them. And what I discovered through time in talking with her and preparing to sell her home was that her husband kind of controlled everything. He did the checkbook, the credit cards, paying the bills, everything. And she literally didn't know how to do any of that. And so it was very overwhelming to her, and she was insecure a little bit. So an analogy is I basically had to hold her hand and walk her through it. And there was a number of times where I felt like I was being more of a counselor than a realtor.
Yeah, sometimes it's like that for us, because and we were talking about this just the other day, that if someone's purchasing a home, there's usually a bigger reason why they're buying a home, right? There's a big life event going on, and I could definitely see how that could be an advantage to you as an agent to get on the same level as your buyers or sellers and help them through the process emotionally and financially and physically and everything. So
Right.
That's good info. David's a good resource here in our office. He's a good agent. If you ever need any help, reach out to him. Reach out to any of us here at Karl Miller team. And appreciate you joining in. Another episode in the books of A Guy I Know. Shane Timberlake, David Johnson, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.